Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast Dawn of War Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 view on Tranquility's End. On the northern side, playing Blood Angels, we have Alpha Legion going for the wings of Sanguinus. And on the southern side, playing Death Korps of Krieg, we have DANTIST. So we continue our DANTIST versus Alpha Legion spree over here, with this time on Tranquility's End, not the remastered version. You can clearly see it on the textures, but also on this point, how far away it is. I think in the remastered version it is a little closer to your base over here, and I think this point is more here, question mark, because this point is not the same as this. You can see it here. This point, I think this point got adjusted to have the same distance, so this is a bit of an odd decision, and some remastered textures as well. To the openers, we have a field barracks in the generator opener, Lord General Command Squad, 1 soldier squad, 1, 2 Jäger, 2 Jäger and a soldier. And on the other side we have 1 scout, 2, 3, 4 scouts. Also again like last week, but with Blood Angels, 4 scouts into Captain Tycho. Normally I would really like these scouts. I mean, he did go for wings, which I recommend scout builds with, because they get well synergy with in tier 2 with the melee jumpy troops. So you can have the melee jumpy troops and some scouts with shotguns supporting them close by. That's something I like to use. And for now, he needs to turn away. So he did only got like the 4 scouts for fast map control. He will not take enemy points with them, obviously. And Captain Tycho is now out as well. Captain Tycho has the ability to increase its damage while also taking more damage. The toggle ability, you can use it whenever you like. And he will not be able to fight this. Okay, he'll use it. And Dantis is just moving in melee range. Okay, how nice of him. This time the ranged bodyguard. And here you see the damage surrounding here. He takes quite a lot of damage, even from some mild ranged fire. In comes the assault scout, now going into melee against the soldiers. That is something that they like. Blood Angels, for you that don't know, they get some more damage. When in melee they get some more HP, so like some max HP and some morale regen when in melee. So they really like to be in melee, but if they lose their morale, if they get broken, you lose control of them. You still can use abilities like Rally, so you have a get out of the jail free card with the Rally ability to get them back in shape. In comes the Vox Center, so we have a heavy tier 1 transition from DANTIST, and still only scouts and now 1 tactical squad over here. And you see the red glow over the assault sergeants. They really like to be in melee. And the other side is soldiers, and the Death Korps of Krieg infantry will also lose control when morale is broken. But because they are like, then we want to die for the Emperor and stuff like that, they do not retreat, right? Death Korps of Krieg. Explosive trainings. This is also relatively cheap. Only the soldiers have frags, not the Jäger. Jäger do not have frag grenades. And he did lose his soldiers just now, so not sure about it. Is he getting more? Yeah, he wants to get some more soldiers. A lot of generators. You do not need a lot of generators to get to tier 2 as Blood Angels. You only need 100 power for the tier 2. So he's either planning to get some big economy boost with it, and getting 3 generators back to back means he has floated quite a bit of resources as well. Because normally you do not have this much power and stuff lying around. If you get the generators in time, you will have some more power generated overall. The quicker you have it, the more time it has to generate power. And I would like to see him getting to tier 2 and then upgrading his points. But he's doing exactly the opposite, upgrading his points now. He will still get a decently timed tier 2, I guess. There are now some grenade launchers coming in against these points. The upgraded points for the Blood Angels are auto gun turrets, auto cannon turrets. So they will be very dangerous, even on longer ranges, but this is still a lot of Death Korps of Krieg, even getting a barbed wire over here. So anticipating that the Blood Angels want to stand over here while fighting, but yeah, this is gonna be ugly. This is gonna be really ugly now. The cannon is now up, one squad has lost morale, but this is a dead tactical marine squad if I've seen one, and he now even goes into proximity to this barbed wire over here and getting slowed a hell of a lot by it. You see the slow in action now, wanting to kill it, and he will be able to kill it. There's some smoke bombs being used by the Jäger. The Jägers using the smoke bombs are infiltrated, but there's some... Does Captain Tycho detect? Not sure, but still. The Jäger getting invisible while using that. It's not effect to other squads around, it's mainly for them. And this is a weird fight, I have to say. A lot of weird interactions, like these scouts going into melee, soldiers just standing around, even the command squad just standing around. All the while this listening post in the back keeps firing. So not sure we really got the edge over here. We have a tier 2 almost finished for the Blood Angels, and tier 2 only halfway done for the Death Korps of Krieg. So in the end it seems like the Death Korps of Krieg will get ahead over here. But there will be a machine bastion more or less immediately, because he has the 3 generators, he has quite a lot of power. And he got wings, so he can get land speeders, he can get land speeder Tempest, but no rhinos, and I think rhinos maybe, but no Razorbacks. Razorbacks are only for the might of Sanguinus. You see the range is pretty substantial. You will need some grenade launchers to dislodge that. I really like the use of the barbed wire. It is very cheap for what it does. Vehicle cap increase, and there are some single standard land speeders. They can get multi-melters, but against his forces here, he's facing the base weapon loadout will be better. Tier 2 is about to finish, and how is his economy lining up? He has no infantry pop finished, so he will get an assembly plant himself. Okay. Some engineers getting attacked over here. Barbara is still around, so you should be able to see it as an opponent. Yeah, this is... can see it. Even getting now a gun turret in placement, so this is the tier 2 turret thingy with the big old battle cannon on the top. I think it's called battle cannon, right? And now a land speeder Tempest. Where are these land speeders? Did they finish, or did he cancel them? It looked like he wanted land speeder Tempest after all. Killing the engineers, so this gun turret in placement will not be able to finish after all. Or will it? There's one engineer somewhere. Or is it? No, it's not. This is so close. Yeah, so close, but still not done. The land speeder Tempest is more or less unopposed with the crack missiles, so that you always go like crack missiles, because you can then turn your sights against some vehicles or buildings. You could ever get against this juicy infantry blob also one at least with the fragmentation grenades, but still he goes for the crack grenades. Have some assault devastator squads, okay, devastator. But you do not have a rhino. Do you have a rhino? I think you have a rhino to drive them around if you really want to. Getting now heavy weapon increase, superior bionics, so they can then have... Can they have more heavy weapons with it? The heavy weapon research. They can. Wow, they then can have heavy weapons on all the different teams. They start with the just bolters, but yeah, you can get some heavy bolters or missile launchers. And there's the assault rhino, so you can get rhinos. The assault rhino for the Death Guard is really good because it has these dual storm bolters, so it's very good at its own right. Two and with the Tempest now, and there's the first Chimera coming in, attacking on the side. We have used a lot of time looking at the army of Alpha Legion, and we now have some Jaeger bombs being used as well to help. Another Chimera coming in. Devastators getting mostly now units. They should get some heavy weapons, because for now they are just having standard bolters. Fuel generators. First heavy weapon platoons, no mortars. I was hoping for mortar, but no. One squad of heavy weapons and not getting anything from it yet. A lot of chimeras and 2 soldiers all on this side. Very quiet on the other side. This is not upgraded, so a sneaky attack of the land speeders. Where are the land speeders? One is over here and the other one died, question mark, against these chimeras. Like one sneaky land speeder tempest over here could have done quite a lot. There's now 2 assault rhinos. But the devastators are in one of which, in this. They can now being dropped over here. And they have missile launchers. I saw at least 1 missile launchers on each, so they can kill these chimeras pretty well. Should get more than 1, however. Now they are not. They will not build any stuff when they are inside, but you can queue them up so that they are immediately building when outside. They will stop the auto reinforcement, however. There's a dreadnought now coming in, heading for multi-melter as well, so he doubles down on the anti-vehicle. But there's already the first heavy weapon platoon with autocannons, as well as our patented sniper guy. The sniper guy is not being, will not be pleasant to be shot with a heavy bolter on the side of the dreadnought. Not sure about the positioning over here, but I guess shooting rockets at soldiers. And this guy with the multi-melter now turns his attention to this. There's some engineers for some in-field repair. Yeah, but it's not enough. In comes the other squads over here, now being in range by the heavy weapon platoons. So these heavy weapon platoons is a big of an issue. Dreadnought will now face them, will try to get into melee. I think it will be able to, and then the guys, the devastators, can finish them off. They cannot jump into listening posts, because they take up 2 slots and the listening post only has 1, so these guys really need a chimera to ferry them around. And this is some big economy going down if you see these platoons. More and more storm chimeras. And now the Lady Inquisitor is also being added. It's more or less chimera gaming again. Has no units left apart from a chimera. On the other side we have a full cap of Space Marines, so this looks very promising, I have to say, for our friend Alpha Legion over here. The Lance with the Tempest now did, as I say, can get for a backstabby, but now that he has pushed DANTIST back in his base, this is not much of a backstab because he has close quarters, close movement. He will lose his point, DANTIST is, and tries to amend by getting on the other side, but there is still the Land Speeder Tempest, and the very fast Assault Rhino is now setting sights on this Lady Inquisitor. Lady Inquisitor used the Banish, I think. You get a Banish in tier 2 and a Hammer of the Witches in tier 1. Later even a Curse of the Machine Spirit, I think. Yeah, the sniper's standing here, trying to spot. The spotting range is really good, I have to say, look at it. But not enough. Now comes some skull probes as well to detect these snipers if they get infiltrated. And on this side 2 chimeras standing here, but there's still these guys with multi-melters, or just melters. This is technical marines. The devastators are on the other side. Grenades now being finished, requisition upgrade being finished. I think he can also get tier 3 whenever he wants to. He's actually on the way. There you go. Devastators now. One without weapons and one with 1 missile launcher. You can wait for tier 3 to get some plasma cannons or multi-melters. Plasma cannons obviously are pretty strong. Some flamer on the one side, have multi-melter on the other side, and now the repair rate is pretty insane by these engineers. They really like to repair stuff. But yeah, DANTIST lost his point over here, will now need to reclaim it, but unless he's also getting tier 3, I do not think he is on the upper hand. He was on the receiving end on this push. You see a lot of that Korps of Krieg. I mean, in the beginning he kinda was able to push here, but I'm not sure. He killed this listen post, right? He was able to kill it, but not like fortify his position. He had these barbed wires and attempt the heavy gun emplacement. There's the Furioso treatment, more of a melee treatment, but can also get this fragmentation cannon in tier 3. Is this the thing he wants to go in tier 3? Quickly see, I would like to see it. And what do we have here? An Earthshaker platform. He is tier 3 though, as you see. Or is it in tier 2 for the Death Core? It could be that it's tier 2, as it's the Death Core. You need to manually target the Earthshaker platform and will get some reload time reduction and range increase with Vox centers. So the more Vox centers you have, the better. But as I said, you need to manually target it. It's very expensive. And yeah, it can help you in these situations. There you go. He is manually targeting at the Rhino, I think. You see the reload time is really low in the beginning. Really high in the beginning, I want to say. Okay, focusing down now these Marines over here. Still has sight. It's tracking. Ah, lost sight. I wanted to see it fire. Gun turret emplacement. So he is turning to a Death Korps of Krieg style. But there's tier 3 done and economy being quite good as well. Primary suppressor squad are the Garnish, the jump heat guys with the autocannons. So pretty good. Earthshaker support platform. I really like it being used actually in an actual game. There will be a Predator, however, and I'm not sure if you can hold against the Predator. He's trying to attack something over here, but yeah, he calls it. He saw the Predator that his opponent is in tier 3 while he is still in tier 2, and then he called it. Yeah, I do not think that would be in a way. I'm kind of questioning that his defensive move, or maybe he was just getting all the plasma cannons and then try to move in, I guess. But already moved in with the Predators. Normally you want to move in all at once to have like the full strength in one position to break the opponent. Here it wasn't needed, so you could have put these Devastators in the Rhino and put him like over here or over here, and then he had free reign on this position. Really nice game. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Our little DANTIST versus Alpha Legion series. I still have one replay, so you will see it in the next week, I guess. But yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!